Hello, scholars. In this video, you're going to learn how to write a reading response. So let's start with, what is a reading response? A reading response is a reader's personal reaction to a text. So when you read, you will be asked to write about that reading. A reading response has a very specific format, and that's why we're focusing on that, so that your reading response is written in a certain way. A reading response is divided into 4 different parts. It has a topic sentence, a summary, analysis, and a concluding sentence. Let's start with the topic sentence. The topic sentence in the reading response is the first sentence in your writing. The topic sentence has to have 3 parts. It needs to include the title of the reading that you are responding to. It has to have the author of that reading and also the main idea of the whole passage. If we move to the summary, the second part of the reading response is a summary. The summary uses the key elements from that reading that you may use later in your paragraph, in your reading response, right? So it could be, for example, a scene from the reading that reminded you of something or taught you a lesson. The next part of the reading response is analysis. In the analysis, you finally get to have a chance to talk about yourself and how the reading made you feel. Again, in the previous part, in the summary, it's all the summary. It's what the author of the reading wrote. It's not about you. You should not write I. Your sentences should not start with I in the summary. But in the analysis, they may. You may use your I because this is your idea about the reading. So in the analysis, you will show your reader how you feel about the text. You will respond to the main question, to the prompt question that asked you about the reading. Do not just say that you learned something, right? Include that something that you learned. Describe it in detail. And be very personal. Like I said, use that I because it's now your response. This is the main reason why you're writing it, right? So give your own opinion in this part of the reading response. And use some examples from the text, right? If you say that you started feeling this way, what exactly from the text made you feel that way? And the last part of the reading response is the concluding sentence. With this sentence, you are summarizing your argument, not the book, not what you've read. You're summarizing your argument and you're kind of connecting it back to the question in the prompt, whatever the prompt asked you to do. This is a very short overview of how to write a reading response, and I hope this helps.